Greetings, fellow Call of Duty community. I don't know what this intro is. I can't take it seriously because I got this picture of SpongeBob that I drew in front of me. But I should probably close out of this because we got some serious business to attend to. The last video I made was a Call of Duty tier list video. I ranked all of the Call of Duty games in order from worst to best. And I'm sitting down and making this video now because I just need to tell you guys, this was a genuine tier list. I did not make this to rile anyone up. I think I still have, I still have the tier list image, but I need to let you guys know something. I actually recorded this video twice. This little preview right here is the first tier list that I made, and I'm not going to show it quite yet. We'll get to it later. But for now, here was basically the tier list that I had. And after going through the comments and seeing what you guys had to say about my picks for like the different Call of Duty games, I just wanted to kind of clarify some things. Because what I noticed the most is that people felt like Black Ops 2 deserved God tier, they felt like Black Ops 3 deserved something higher, and I think also Advanced Warfare. If we look at the first tier list I made, it's very different. Let's open it up. I mean, look how different this is. I apparently also threw Infinite Warfare in the trash with Black Ops 4. I don't think it really deserves that. And we do have some slightly different rankings for some of the other COD games too. World of War wasn't put at God tier, and I put a lot of other games at God tier. We have Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 3, and Modern Warfare 2019 up there. I just think it's really interesting that even though I recorded my Call of Duty tier list video twice, I had pretty drastically different results for a lot of the games. Some of these Call of Duty games fell in the exact same spot that I had them in, and then Black Ops 3 ended up being way at the top. I know this seems like a really stupid video, but this is basically like an update video to my Call of Duty tier list because I feel like I actually did rank Black Ops 3 wrong. I also kind of had this feeling when I sat down and edited the COD tier list because when I looked at Black Ops 3, I realized that I left out one major aspect: mod support on PC. I vaguely remember the first time I recorded the COD tier list, but I'm pretty sure that's why I had it up there at God tier, not down here at the D tier with Advanced Warfare and COD World War 2. And especially since I have gone back and played Black Ops 3 and I've been playing PC mods as of lately, this game having mod support on PC and still being supported by the modding community so many years later really does elevate the game, and it does not belong at D tier. But real quickly, I just want to take a quick trip down memory lane and watch the RIP Black Ops 3 video. And the main reason I want to rewatch this video is because when I make the intros for these videos, it has a lot of those raw feelings and emotions about what went wrong with the game at the beginning.
RIP Black Ops 3. I would say that, but it looks like we're gonna have a whole nother year of it.
We basically did though. Like I said, Infinite Warfare multiplayer was basically just a gray version of Black Ops 3's multiplayer with robots instead, but I digress. I already talked about that in the tier list. Let's just keep watching.
Okay, overused jokes aside, for some people Black Ops 3 took a while to die, but months of stuttering, laggy, brecci-filled gameplay took enough of a toll to make them lose all hope.
Okay, so what I really want to point out here is that a lot of these issues that I was experiencing was more or less actually the Xbox One version of the game's fault. As far as I can remember, when I played Black Ops 3 on PS4 and I guess on PC as well, the game didn't have these weird stuttering and lag issues. Why couldn't I have had this for my video?
Play that for some reason.
Game chat lag. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bad that is.
Cool game.
For others, this game died the moment that supply drop exclusive weapons were added. But unfortunately, the game was doomed to fail from the start, and that's because the basis of Black Ops 3 doesn't have much to do with the previous two games in the series. I hate to dumb down this information because I know you guys are smarter than this, but let's make a chart. Black Ops 1 has traditional COD movement while adding a fun dolphin dive mechanic. Black Ops 2 did the exact same thing. However, Black Ops 3 has advanced movement with a slide mechanic. Black Ops 1 introduced the incredibly fun special weapons known as the ballistic knife and crossbow. Black Ops 2 brought them back and made them even better. And Black Ops 3 has neither, unless you include the shadow claw from supply drops, but you really shouldn't since it's not the same as the older ballistic knife or crossbow. And it's not a standard free weapon in the game.
Exactly.
Black Ops 1 introduced party games in the form of wager matches. Black Ops 2 brought those modes back, albeit less intense since you couldn't wager anything, but they were still fun. But Black Ops 3 did nothing except include a lackluster version of gun game that would honestly be better off not being in the game. Black Ops 1 introduced a brand new campaign. Black Ops 2 directly followed up this campaign with new relevant characters and a branching storyline. Combined, both of these games make one of the best Call of Duty campaigns we've seen. Only to have Black Ops 3 royally fuck this pattern up by crafting a campaign with new irrelevant characters that complete acid trips for missions in a post-Cortes Dia world. Regardless of whether you spare or kill Raul Menendez in Black Ops 2, the followers of the Cortes Dia movement were outraged, and there could have been events that followed after, but none of the original Black Ops characters are there to be in these events. Black Ops 3, as far as it goes for the campaign, is not a proper follow-up to the other two Black Ops games. And I know a lot of people say they don't give a fuck about campaigns, but I do. Campaigns are the foundation for the multiplayer that we will inevitably spend hours upon days upon weeks playing, and if that foundation is weak, then the multiplayer suffers too. Anyway, we are 11 months into the life cycle of Black Ops 3. We're about to move on to new games, and I've bitched enough about Black Ops 3 for one lifetime. But here's my last little tidbit of thought as to why I think Black Ops 3 has diminished instead of thrived over these last few months. Treyarch, to me, is the most innovative studio working on Call of Duty, but I feel like they were held back by making Black Ops 3. Everything I mentioned in that chart seems to be a direct result of Treyarch wanting to move on, stop making Black Ops games, and simply do something different. And
This is actually really funny to watch nowadays since we ended up getting Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War. And even though we're not quite at the end of Cold War's life cycle yet, I think we've all blopped enough for one lifetime. And again, I've already run a poll on this, you guys gave me your input as well, and a lot of people feel like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 were like the peak of the Black Ops sub-series. And obviously the low points of Black Ops 3 are the fact that the campaign doesn't continue from 1 and 2, and in multiplayer you have pay-to-win supply drops. That straight up just keep you from having really cool and fun new guns, unless you steal mommy's credit card. It's just my opinion, but I thought Black Ops 4 was a complete failure, and Cold War is like, it really is just kind of in the middle right now, but we have to see how the game continues to develop from here on out. Let's keep watching.
Get that choice. They had to make this game, they had to include supply drops, and they didn't have to care about supporting the shit out of the game after a certain number of months, and that's just because that's how development cycles work for games. I guarantee you that roughly around April or so, maybe even sooner, that Treyarch was already storyboarding the early stages of their next game. Even if that time frame—
Wait, what did that say? Black Ops Warfare 73? Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops Warfare 73. Well, we got Black Ops 4 instead.
Even if that time frame isn't completely accurate, the truth is that once these games and most of their DLC is released, the studios are already moving on to the next project. So here's what I have to say. Treyarch, good luck with your next game. Black Ops 3 for the most part was actually a solid—
Good luck with your next game. It was Black Ops 4. They needed more than luck on that one. I'll at least give Cold War some props for being a pretty decent game. Except for the matchmaking.
But I feel like it has a huge identity crisis. A more accurate title for the game would have been Call of Duty Legend of the Exo Gods.
Legend of the Exo Gods? This would be a perfect name for the game if it came out in like the early 2000s. If anything, I feel like Black Ops 4 is Legend of the Exo Gods, minus the exosuit. Legend of the Rehash Specialist Gods.
But that name didn't happen because this isn't the 90s. Anyway.
But yeah, I think you guys get the point as to why I wanted to rewatch and react to the RIP Black Ops 3 video. I uploaded this video on October 23rd in 2016, and all of these opinions and emotions and feelings I had about the game were very fresh at that moment. As time goes on and as you move forward in life, sometimes it's harder to remember a lot of those negative memories because sometimes you just want to drown them out and only remember the good things. That is like the basis, the foundation of nostalgia. Am I taking this Call of Duty tier list too seriously? Maybe. But here's the thing, guys. Even Eric from 2016 is not above all of us. Because just like the tier list video I recorded, that dipshit from 2016 forgot to also include the mention of Black Ops 3 on PC having mod support, and how truly incredible that feature for this game would be years after its release. So without further ado, even though it has been less than 48 hours, I'm going to be moving my ranking of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 from D tier to S tier. Even sitting down now and recording this fucking ridiculous video of re-ranking a Call of Duty game, it is genuinely very difficult to place this game because it feels like this non-stop tug of war of the game being really good and also really bad. But ultimately, I just have to give Treyarch massive props for having mod support for this game, even though it didn't happen at launch and it took much longer for it to actually be released. But the fact that it has mod support gave this game so much more life, so much more replay value, and it actually would be pretty unfair to have it any lower. What's really interesting about sitting here in front of this overall tier list is that I would definitely probably still make some adjustments. When I was ranking these Call of Duty games, I didn't think about it as a whole. I was just doing each game on an individual basis. Simply just based off of how good these games were, I would probably bump Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 all to God tier. I really do feel like these 5 games were the pinnacle of Call of Duty. I think I'd also put Advanced Warfare just a little bit higher up. I don't think I put it quite at the level of COD World War 2. Man, this is hard though, because I mean, like technically based off of what I said about the original Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare should rank higher. I think I'll put it to B. So yeah, for the time being, this is my revised Call of Duty tier list. I still don't know if it's 100% how I feel about every single Call of Duty game. This franchise has existed for 10 plus years, and I've been playing the games for that long as well. It is genuinely hard to rank these games, man. I mean, there are still features, even at the games at like F tier, that were still actually really good. Let's load up the masterpiece. Let's go. Booba beeba. Booba beeba. It instantly gives this game God tier. Changing the ranking again. Nah, but for real, please try not to take my Call of Duty tier list too seriously. It's just my stupid opinions about the Call of Duty games, and I know like some of you guys agree with it. You thought that it was a pretty decent tier list. But guys, it's okay if we don't agree on every single Call of Duty game's ranking. It's fine. We're good. To celebrate the re-ranking of Black Ops 3 on the Call of Duty tier list, we're gonna play Poop of the Dead. Inside Mad Gaz's dream house, the toilet, you must survive. Is this gonna be like a one window challenge type map? Alright, what do we got here? We got the Executioner. We're stuck in a toilet. Wait. Oh, you can pack a punch though. Unblock the toilet. I'll be better with controller. Wait, you have a plunger to melee with? Get plunged. Get plunked, you fuckers. Well, I already love this map. I am that toilet, Dr. Monty. Okay. Oh, fuck. Get plunged. You fuckers. Back up. You'd think that if you plunged it enough, you could actually get all that shit out of there. I want to know who fucking ate 20 gorditas from Taco Bell and decided to fucking block that thing up. All right, let's see what it's gonna do. Oh, I unclogged it. And another 1,000 to flush. There we go. We are flushing the toilet. And I got a perk. I love the sound it makes. It's so great. Hope you guys are enjoying the quality plunging that I'm doing right now. I wonder when the plunger's gonna stop being a one-hit, because I'm really worried about that. There's a weapon? The Barrett! I don't want the Barrett! No! Today! Today! Plunge! 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 Don't die! Ah! Okay, I'm the best plunger ever. It's a gold toilet now? It turns to gold? Holy shit, let's go. Flush it again. Ooh, another perk. We got Jug, hell yeah. Oh, there's no way I'm losing now.
Sitting on a toilet. Sitting on a toilet. Oh, in a flush.
The fuck? Is that the FG42? I want it. Ooh, and it's packed already? Nice. It's because it's a gold toilet. It only shits greatness.
Reload.
This is bad. Should I stuck with the plunger? Oh, God. No! I lost at 15, come on. I'll tell you guys this much, though. No toilet can survive 15 rounds with me. That thing will fucking die. So yeah, it's safe to say that I enjoyed Poop of the Dead. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this random-ass video of me re-ranking Black Ops 3 on the Call of Duty tier list, reacting to a bit of RIP Black Ops 3, and then actually just playing some modded Black Ops 3 on PC. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see some more Black Ops 3 PC mods, make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys later.
I don't need a dime.